Hola, ¿cómo están? That's mi español. I'm joking, I can't actually speak Spanish. So good news, guys. I'm on the crutches. I haven't been on crutches before, so I'm pretty excited. Bit of a blizzard over here. Oh, mate. I'll let y'all know how I got on the crutches. I was doing CrossFit, to be specific, box jumps. And you jump up on it. I was getting real into it. Music was getting real fierce. Missed the jump. Pretty exciting story. Got some sick ass stitches. Big gash on my shin. Also got a nifty little tetanus shot. That brings us to here. Yeah. Today I wanted just to do a video about why I became vegan. A lot of people are starting to go vegan now. Thumbs up to y'all. So first, let me just begin by saying I honestly never ever thought that I would go vegetarian or vegan or anything like that. We are a Safa family, South African, if you don't know what Safa means. I used to eat steak when I was 2 years old. If we had dinner and there was no meat, we would be like, what's wrong? Like, are we doing okay? Never thought I'd go vegan until I think 2 or 3 years ago. So this is basically how it started. First thing I learned was that red meat ain't really that good for you. Neither is coffee, carbs, breads, pastas, and gluten. That's why there's certain people who are lactose intolerant and celiac, which means they can't eat gluten or dairy. Yeah. First thing I did was I stopped eating red meat. First reason was for my health. I think it was a few years ago I started to learn about alkalinity, the pH scale in our blood, and how the food that we eat can really cause disease or be medicine. Take your pick. Fixing up my fur. So when you eat red meat, it sits in your digestive tract for about 3 days. Pretty gross. That is pretty disgusting. It just ferments, so yeah, I found that to be pretty gross. Just Google like alkalinity and red meat. Probably find some stuff there. And then I was just eating chicken and fish for a while. Reason number 2, found a video called Earthlings. Look, I would recommend it if you don't want to throw up. Maybe not. It's pretty gruesome. It's like watching a thriller, but it's real life. It's just disgusting how they treat animals. This used to be my belief. I used to believe that people are meant to eat animals. It's natural, we've done it for many years. This is what we're designed to do. Hell no, not the way we're doing it now. Yeah, if you're gonna go hunting and kill one deer and share with your family, that's totally fine. Bless the animal, have a great time. The way that we're doing it now, oh man, it is nasty. It is real nasty. After I watched that, I was just picturing like these chickens stuck in a cage, broken legs, bruised, sick, fat, and just and the hormones. Oh my gosh. I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna skip chicken today. Hold the chicken, y'all. Just stopped eating chicken altogether. Just eating fish, because I was like, you know, fish isn't that bad. It's not like they're torturing the fish, whatever. Until I learned how polluted our water is and how much mercury is in there and how bad mercury is for you. Anyway, there's mercury in fish. Stopped eating fish. Yeah, that's basically how it all happened. I didn't do this all in like a week. It took me about 2 or 3 years to fully stop eating meat. The third step was dairy. I was like, you know what, vegans, you guys take it too far. Like, I'd eat eggs or milk, you know, chill out, bruss. Then I kind of looked into where the milk comes from and where the eggs come from. And it ain't pretty either. Cows get milked. Do you say? Normally, natural environment, a cow would get milked by a farmer. He'd just milk the cow, give him a bit of hug. Gentle. Not these days. Not anymore. Now they got machines that are attached to these cows 24/7, milking them, and their little milky things are stuck to these metal things and it's cutting into them and they get infected and pus. Cows just so depressed. That depressive energy is going into the milk and the food. Just no. Stopped eating dairy altogether, and that brings us to basically now. I read the book 80-10-10. Oh man, very highly recommend that book. Very good read. He explains exactly how our bodies are designed, what we're meant to eat, how this diet will really help you in the long run, prevent diseases. Yeah, now I'm just eating as much fruit and vegetables as I possibly can, especially fruit. Everyone tells me that I shouldn't. How can you think fruit is bad for you? Just common sense. This wouldn't be a complete vid without including some of my challenges, because it wasn't all airy-fairy along the way. Did have a few hiccups, obstacles coming my way. It wasn't easy. If anyone was ever going to go vegan, some of these are just given. You're going to have these challenges no matter what. Just how I kind of dealt with it. First challenge is what people think and say when you start to go vegan. People are going to be like, what are you doing, mate? And they're going to think that you're some freak hippie. To be truthfully honest, I used to think that too about vegan. It just goes to show, I used to be one of those people that was like, oh my god, do not preach to me about animals. Activists, oh my god, shut up. You guys are idiots. We're meant to eat meat. It's just the way I was programmed through school, media, everything like that. So yeah, you're going to have people who don't really understand why you're doing it. Whenever someone does something successful, there's always going to be people trying to bring them down. It just reflects that they're afraid of losing you, afraid that you're going to excel and they're not. So that's just one reason why sometimes people try and bring you down. The way I dealt with it, I did get frustrated because it was people that I really cared about that was telling me this. So like my family, my friends, it's really not healthy for you not to eat meat, eat protein. I was like, oh, do these people know what they're talking about? Don't they? It was just hectic in my head. It was like a disco rave party going on there without the rave and the fun. Like a chainsaw. Didn't know what was going on. For me, that was hard to deal with. I think what got me through that was looking at the people whose results I wanted. So people who were vegan and who were healthy, people who were professional at their field, who write books and actually have clients that they have helped with this. People who have cured diseases through just having a balanced diet. Some of the main people I followed, Don and Tyler Tolman, they teach about the ancient teaching of how your body is designed. Dr. Douglas, the one who wrote 80-10-10, a lot of people on YouTube who are vegans and post daily. I was following them and just looking at sort of what their diets were like, how they were feeling, some of the tips they were giving me. The more I listened to them, the more confident and comfortable I felt with my decisions. It's okay, you know, there's more people going through this. So I recommend doing that as well, finding friends that are vegan as well, people who can guide you and who kind of know what it's all about. Now, going vegan isn't just good for your health, it's also good for the animals as well, but also for the environment. Please look into it, because I'm not going to explain it all now, because I'll be here all day. When you go vegan, the effect is not just one tiny little person going vegan. It is massive. You affect heaps of people, you affect the environment, you affect everything in a positive way. It is a much bigger decision than we might think, and it is tough, but at the same time, it's so worth it. And in the long run, honestly, when you do your research and find out how much we have been programmed to think meat's the best thing for us and you should have dairy because you need protein, you'll realize that mainly their motivation is money. It's just the industry that have influenced us to think that way and to believe these things, to, you know, buy their products. Just be aware of what you're believing and what you're taking in, and the people who are teaching you these things, what's their main motivation. Education, biggest thing. That was one of the biggest things that helped me through it. Some other challenges I had was the detoxing. I thought it was a diet, not the actual detoxification. So, you know, getting bloated, feeling tired, not concentrating, feeling and I thought that it was a diet, and I was like, how can fruit and veg make me feel like this? That doesn't make sense. So again, did my research, found that it was actually detoxing happening. Yes, you will feel some crappy detoxification and you need to go through it to cleanse out your body. It's like anything. I'd rather feel like that now, get it over and done with, rather than live with disease for 50,000 years. No one actually lives that long. I don't know what that was. Yeah! That's some of the main challenges. There was quite a few more. I'll probably do another video on it. Probably won't. I don't actually know. Maybe not. That's basically how I went vegan. Hopefully that helps, y'all. Hope you all have a great day. I will be on my crutches, hobbling along. Okay, I'm ahead now. Catch y'all on the flip side. Sometimes I think I'm American. I'm just not. Oh man. Bye.